We're back here at the B&M Baked Podcast, and if you watched Bryon and I's old TV show, yes, we've been on doing stuff for that long. We have an old TV show, Equilibrium TV. One of the stars of our very first episode, Dan, the guitar man Cahill, he's got a new project. Tell us a little about your new project, Dan.
My new project is Porcelain Clocks, so it's kind of a little bit of a mix of some of the 90s alternative movement. It's not quite Nirvana, it's not quite the nu metal thing that took over later on, it's somewhere in between. So if you listen to, say, a band like Failure, you'd be kind of close to it. And we try to incorporate a lot of elements, because I used to play in metal bands, I used to play in the Next Extension, which was more of kind of like a spacey exploration kind of band. So it's just kind of taken all the things that I've done over the years and put them into one project, I guess. We try to incorporate some elements of harmonies, the back and forth between guitar plays, so no one's really the rhythm and lead player, no one's really the rhythm backup or lead singer. It depends on the song, it depends on who writes the song. Everyone gets their moment to shine, so.
Cool. Now we gotta say though, since we interviewed you guys so many times and shot so many of your shows, Bryon and I's joke used to be that we could sing both yours and The Greatest Band That Never Existed. So we could sing any one of your songs. If you guys ever got sick, we could even fill in, because we edited the show so often. I think I can sing Temporary to New Permanent like that if I wanted to, but I won't, because no one wants to hear me sing. So Steve, who's new to us, but is in Porcelain Clocks as well, tell us about how you got involved with the Porcelain Clocks.
Well, I'm actually new to the band. I started playing with them this past month. I had known them prior, just on the scene. I, played with the guys. I was a promoter for a bit, and I booked them. And just a great band, and really nice guys, and they really know their stuff. And what I like most about them is they're really business-minded, and they know how to get stuff done. And I think a lot of people in music lack that, and they've been real friendly to me, definitely.
Well, he's really kissing up. You must have really got him trained well already. Look at him.
Trying to keep my job.
He's over here. They're great guys. Stick with them for a couple months. Trust me, Dan will wear it on you. But anyways, so you're part. Yeah. Dan's face. That'd be awkward. So you guys are part of the. They call it the Con Crawl. Is that what they're calling the name? That's the name of it. Kinetic Crawl. See, I knew it was something with a Kinetic Comic-Con in it. So you're playing at the Burger Baby tonight.
Correct.
The hotbed of music, Burger Baby. So besides there, where are other places you guys playing out? If people are looking for information about Porcelain Clocks, where would they find it?
Well, if you wanted to find information on the band, we have a .com now, so we tried to take that step. Too many bands rely on their Facebook page as their only source of information, and I think that's just not quite. You need that, but it's not as professional as you can be. So we have the www.porcelainclocks.com. It seems fairly obvious that would be the place you would go, but that's our connection to all that stuff. We regularly we've played Foxwoods, we've played the Webster, in and around Northampton at the various venues there. We've been all over the place, so we're really trying to pick it up and play a few times every month at least, and go from there. We try to get a radio presence, working on the next EP, all sorts of stuff going on. So
nice. So there is a album out now people can look for?
There is an album out now. You can find it on, and actually if you want to get a shot of that real quick, you can find that on our web store, on our website, which I just named off, and it's also available on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, about a dozen other...
Anywhere you can find music, pretty much.
Pretty much anywhere you can find music, yep. And of course at our shows.
Yeah, so there you go. So Porcelain Clocks, the next incarnation of Dan Cahill's talented talents here on the B&M Baked Podcast.